energy tanks, or some of my students and clients in the past have been that you can start tracking what helps you feel more energized and more energy, and also what starts to drain it. So start paying attention to that. So for example, if you feel particularly exhausted and depleted, rewind the tape a bit and get to know, okay, what happened? Did I say yes to things I wanted to say no to? Did I skip my self-care? Self-care is essential for the highly sensitive system. You're taking in so much information into your system that it is overloaded oftentimes. So if you're taking in a lot, it means you also need to process all of that too, and that's more than 80% of the population. So our self-care routines need to look different than 80% of the population. We can't skip our breaks if we're working. We really need to take quiet time every day. We're recommending a couple hours a day. If you can do alone time a couple of hours a day, that would be really great for your system. You can do a combination of things that you enjoy doing, whether it's reading or playing music or something like that, as well as time that you're really doing nothing, not taking anything new in. So things like meditation, yoga, mindfulness practices can be really helpful for the sensitive system to just sort of calm it and soothe it. You can also notice, maybe you're around certain people that drain your energy. You don't have to engage in every conversation, every piece that's sort of introduced to your system and into your surroundings. So start thinking about that, how to prioritize your wellness and your balance, because that's going to show up for how you feel energetically. And on the flip side of that, start thinking about what adds to your energy. So a lot of HSPs love nature time. I know for myself, if I spend time in nature, I feel like a different person. I feel like I have energy and I feel calm and I feel peaceful. And if you're not able to actually go out in nature, whether it's hot or cold or late or something like that, then you can try to bring in some plants into your environment and really spend time with these plants. And for me, I love spending time with the birds and the trees. That's something that really boosts my energy. Taking baths and really doing soothing activities. Those are things that are really going to boost your energy. So remember, you're taking in possibly 100 cups of stuff dumped into your nervous system a day, whereas a non-sensitive person maybe just has a few cups. So that's why we can't compare our experiences with the majority. We need to do what works for us. And that's going to really help you. So customize what works for you. Pay attention. Keep a journal. Write down when you're feeling great, what did you do? Pay attention to those kinds of things, because you do have control over it, and it really, really helps the system a lot to do that. And you deserve it, and we need you to be your best self in the world, because if you're balanced and centered, that's going to show up as a positive in every aspect of your life. In your family life, around your friends, in your workplace, all of it. It's going to give you more patience. And not to mention, the difference between how we feel when we feel like we have a lot of energy versus when we're depleted. Really listen to your body. You've got a special sense of consciousness and awareness, even more advanced than the majority, that can pay attention to what those needs are. So you'll be able to read how you feel. If you're starting to feel like you're depleted, start thinking about what can you do as part of your self-care practice that really adds energy, and track those points. If you're given 100 points of energy for the day, where are they going? I love having HSPs track their points, because it really helps. So if you took a phone call you didn't want to take or something like that, and you dumped out 30 points of energy, start thinking about that in the future. Is that something you want to do? Think about where you choose to put your energy. And I know you're such a loving, caring person in the world, and you want to help everyone. Just don't forget to help yourself too, and prioritize your own needs, because I know we tend to put our needs at the bottom a lot, but that won't work long term. So we got to have our needs just as important, and that's going to really help your wellness in general. So I hope some of those tips were helpful and that you're taking good care of yourself.